Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about some breaking news for the Astros. Kent Emanuel, pitcher for the Astros, requires Tommy John surgery and will miss the remainder of 2021 and probably a good chunk of 2022 dealing with this injury. This sucks. This is just horrible. You're losing a very, very good player in him that was seemingly a pretty darn good guy in the bullpen to have, and his season's over, right? 165 ERA plus pitchers from the bullpen don't just grow on trees. They just don't. This is a massive hit to an already damaged bullpen for the Houston Astros. So the full quote on his Instagram, I assume it was also on his Twitter, I don't know that for a fact, but on his Instagram was, quote, "Certainly not how I hoped my 2021 season would end. After tearing my UCL in the beginning of 2020, I decided to try and rehab with PRP and BMAC injections to avoid another surgery. Spending much of the pandemic rehabbing, I was able to get back on the mound later in the year, just healthy enough to," and then in quotations, "power through my arm not feeling good. Over the last couple of weeks, I have seen my performance start to wane. We have realized that it's not a matter of dealing with arm pain anymore. I will be getting surgery to fix my UCL. Just another roadblock thrown at my career, something I've become all too accustomed to. Don't worry, I will be back." This sucks. This is horrible, obviously, for Kent Emanuel, who has been good. Like, he was great this season, 17 and 2/3 innings, that insanely long debut. You have a very, very, very good player that now will be done for the year. A 165 ERA plus and a 2.55 ERA bullpen guy is gone. Another high leverage arm for the Astros is gone, specifically with the Tommy John surgery. So it's not even like, oh, he has a sprained arm, which actually a sprained arm would be infinitely better at this point because then he could return later in the year. This is done, finitoed, gone. And it just sucks. This is just... the injury bug in baseball is unlike any other sport. It really is. Like, it just feels like every team, and maybe it's because we pit or play so many games, and the balls are being hurtled at such a speed, but it just feels like every other day there is some rather big injury to a player. And this is awful. I don't know what else to say. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. This sucks. Well, a very good pitcher for the Astros that they've been able to somewhat depend on in 10 games this year, who carried us on his backs to one of those, is done for the year. I don't know what else to say. This is disastrous, to say the least, for the Astros. Now, obviously, I wish absolutely the speediest of recoveries to Kent Emanuel. Really good pitcher for his short little cup of coffee this season. Seemingly a really good guy. And so seeing something like this happen just is horrific. It really is. And go figure, it's announced today, which is day before his birthday. He has to announce this, which is just horrid. So that's all I have to say. I don't know what else. I don't know where else to go with this. That's all I have. So thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Astros.